Let me tell Eddie something, and then Eddie, can I talk to you, Eddie? Because you can impart this wisdom as your own. You don't have to say you learned from Dee Snider, okay? This is something that you're missing on this hair metal thing, okay?
Oh, we should do this on the air, though.
No, let's lead the segment with this, because I wanted to push you to bring this up.
But Ed, it'll wipe out the rest of the show.
I just want to explain this to you, okay? All right? The term heavy metal was I was there, dude. I was there. I'm 10 years old. Was a derogatory title assigned to hard rock of a certain type by arrogant, condescending writers and critics. Calling a band heavy metal was originally meant to be a put down. Okay, the bands hated it. The same goes.
Some
look
still
it
do.
Up. Look it up. The same goes for punk, grunge. The grunge bands hated Soundgarden, hated to be called grunge. They get violent Pearl Jam. This was a snotty, sort of saying, oh yeah, that's grunge, like dismissive critics' nickname for stuff. And hair metal was that too. None of these names were ever meant to be complimentary. All the bands hated it, but the fans on the receiving end, we kind of connect with it. So the next generation, we became heavy metal bands, but Sabbath hated being called heavy metal. So did Zeppelin. So did
Zeppelin. Still does. My gosh,
they hated it because, and it's dismissive by critics, the writers dismissing you. Everybody thinks they're making music, and then all of a sudden you're pigeonholed. You say, "Oh, well, you're this or you're that," and it really trivializes what you're trying to do. No, boy, you think boy bands like to be called boy bands? Now they're in their fucking 50s and they're boy bands. So none of these titles.
I get where you're coming from. I get it.
It's a fact. It's a fact, though.
And it's a whole discussion for another time. But I totally get it. And look, it's up to the artists if they like it or not. But from where I come from in radio land, I see the way. It's a long story, but anyway, I get what you're saying. I hear you. Trust me, I do.
But it's not up to the artists, and that's why House of Hair. 22 years, it resonates with people. For the fans, they don't find it offensive. It's whatever it is. It's just a term.
But we have right. But your show is called House of Hair, not House of Hair Metal, even though that's what it may be. So, like, I can tell you, like on SiriusXM, we have a channel called Hair Nation, which I do 3 hours a week on. And there are bands and artists that won't come on there because of what it's called. And there's been dialogue about potentially changing the name even. So there's a whole nother debate with
shit about the name. I didn't name House of Hair. I've gotten shit about it. But to me, I just say, you know what? You're fighting a losing battle. Sebastian's losing his shit. Life's too short. Oh, yeah. I'm the OG. I'm the original hair farmer. Whatever. As long as they remember.
The OG, you are. It's exactly right.